Hi, I'm MTG and welcome to my channel where I waste my wild cards on meme decks so you don't have to. And today we are going to try to climb up this Explorer ranked ladder some more, but before we jump in to check out the deck list and see what shenanigans we will get into, just want to give a huge shout out to Ishtari because they're the first person that signed up to be a member of the channel, and they're a sap reeling level, which means that, you can submit a commander request for Historic Raw or Paper Commander, and I will play that commander. So really, really appreciative because holy heck, I didn't advertise that or put it out there and you signed up, so it means the world. If you are interested in becoming a member yourself, you can check out the description below where I have a link to join as a member and you can see like what perks you get out of that. But anyways, there's my quick plug and let's jump into the games. I'll see you in a second. Alright, we are playing everyone's favorite today, Izzet Phoenix, and that was sarcasm. Don't worry, I know people don't like Rakdos apparently, or Izzet. I'm just playing some of the top tier decks right now because I feel like that helps me learn the format and get an idea of how these decks work, so when I go up against them in the ladder, when I try to make my own brews, it gives me a better idea of, how to counter or play against them. So this deck here was something that I found in the MTG Goldfish database where a user by Cabaret, which I'll try to find their deck list again and put it in the description below. I did make some changes to it, so there was Bitter Reunion, which is an enchantment, and it lets you discard a card, draw 2, I believe, and then you can sacrifice it, pay 1, and it gives your creatures haste. It's an enchantment, so I kind of felt like that was a little bit of a nombo with this deck because we have stuff like Crackling Drake that really wants you to have like instants and sorceries in your graveyard. But the other thing of it is I think the purpose of it was to kind of help filter your deck because you're discarding stuff more, and then maybe have like a nice explosive like hasty effect. But in the games that I played, I didn't really think haste was like super important for the creatures because we're kind of controlling the board more and we don't necessarily have to attack right away to close out the game. Sure, maybe some instances that's the case, but I kind of found that Burn Down the House was actually a better card for this deck because 1, it can be a sweeper, especially if you're going up against elves, but 2, you can put down 3 1/1 double creature tokens, so if someone's like board wiping you a lot, or maybe you just need that last little bit of damage, these devils have haste, so you can just swing out and hopefully close out a game if you just need a little bit more damage to help with that. So I actually found Burn Down the House was a really good swap in for this. I only had 3 copies and no more wild cards to burn, so I only have 3 copies in this deck, and then based on the list that I found and made for this recording is I had Aether Gust in the sideboard here, so that's just what I used for the 4th slot instead. And the sideboard has like other kind of removal spells, bounce counters and stuff like that. So I think this like overall is pretty solid. I really love Brotherhood's End, so I was happy to add that into the sideboard. We are doing best of 1 today, so maybe you can look at that if you're into best of 3. But again, I'll share the deck list below, and I'm excited to show you how these games go, so I will see you out there. Person must be on that win streak. We'll keep this. Oh, Yorian. Interesting. Putting you down, and we'll wait on their end step. Probably cast Consider, depending what we see. Thoughtseize. Let's Spell Pierce that because I don't want my hand discarded, or not my hand, but stuff out of my hand. Because what would they take? Non-land card, and I think we like our stuff, especially Ledger Shredder. That can just get way out of hand. Okay. So we will go ahead and put this down and pass the turn. I love like having Consider and Opt in this deck because it's so nice for like filtering through for answers, and it just makes like Crackling Drake so much bigger. We do have to be careful of like other removal. Okay, if they're passing and not playing anything, does that mean they have removal? We'll keep this. Cast another one. Whoop. Okay, I'm gonna put down this Arc Lake Phoenix just because if they do blow it up, we can eventually get it back out of the graveyard, and it has haste to start dealing some more damage. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I forgot, Learn. Strixhaven stuff. Learn was really sweet. I used to have like a Wither Bloom deck that I think CGB put together that I would just play all the time in like ranked standard. Okay. Yep, figured they're going for the crackling. I'm gonna put this land down. Attempt to do this again, but they're probably gonna bounce it back again or something. Nope. Okay. Are they gonna blow it up? Okay. The thing that I like about this burn down the house is it either can be a board wipe or put bodies down. And I think we're probably going to be doing the put bodies down. Okay. Let's do this. And we're going to make the 3 devils. Assuming they don't counter it. Okay. And that way if they start blowing up these dudes, it'll still deal damage to them. Okay, they're ramping. Is this the Emergent Ultimatum deck or something? Whatever, the one that lets you pull stuff out of your library. Okay, kinda just want to do another one of these. Just hit them with all the devil tokens. And that way if they do board wipe, they're kind of punished by it. Orion. So here's what I think we do. We attack with all 6 and then blow up one of them and ping the damage at their face. Sweet. And then we do this. Yes. If they counter it, we have another one in our hand. Okay, they're tapped out. Okay, GG's. Slay Goob. Interesting. What does that mean? What can we glean from that gamer tag? This seems like a pretty good starting hand, honestly. I haven't had like a mirror matchup yet, and I've only played this deck like 4 times. So I haven't really had the chance to kind of do the research that I usually do as far as like watching how other people play this deck and what to do if you are in a mirror matchup. Looks like we're not though. Swampy swamps. Sure, we'll keep this. And I think I will shock this in, pass the turn, and hopefully they don't have anything too spicy dropping. Okay. So I'm just gonna blow this up. It looks like maybe this is like a Rakdos sacrifice deck. And then we'll also opt. And sure, we'll keep that. So I'm just gonna put that in. Don't think we want to just use Charter Course yet because I would like to get like maybe Crackling Drake down at some point. Plus it leaves mana to look extra spooky. So I'm gonna put that. Sorry, I'm trying to look for like a counter spell. And we don't have one, but we at least have a way to blow up Kiki Jiki. Or the Fable Mirror Breaker when it like flips. Let's put in the Storm Carved Coast. I think I'm just gonna blow this up now. I know it's like at sorcery speed, but my logic there is I don't want them to like attack and make the treasure, which I guess I could have waited on their upkeep to do that or before combat, but I have a memory of a goldfish sometimes, if you haven't noticed. If you haven't noticed yet by watching the gameplay, I kind of click through things and forget to do stuff the way it's recommended. I'm going to save that lightning axe. Okay, putting down the Spire Bluff. And I think we do want this Crackling Drake down. And Kiki Jiki has Summoning Sickness, or Reflection of Kiki Jiki has Summoning Sickness, so we can eventually blow it up too. Oh, sweet. So it's like fine if we played Crackling Drake this turn, I think, just again because they can't make copies of Blood Tithe Harvester yet. Ooh, Croak's up. Let's discard the Phoenix, I think. Okay. We'll put Ledger Shredder down. I think we don't want to give Fable back, so I'm going to blow that up so they can't make copies of Blood Tithe Harvester. And I think we're going to discard Chart the Course. That might have been bad, I don't know. This is only a non-creature. I think we're gonna attack. Or not attack, but next turn attack. But I think I'm gonna use this Aether Gust to put this dude back to their hand. So they can't tap to sacrifice and kill Ledger Shredder. At least not yet. And it's not looking good. Oof. Maybe I should have kept that card draw in my hand. Okay, we're gonna pass and I'll bluff. Put up the stops here. Oof. Yeah, this is not looking good. We need like burn down the house at this point. Oh my goodness. We'll put down this island. Yeah, I'm thinking I shouldn't have discarded that Chart the Course because we're definitely hurting for card draw. I'm pretty sure the only thing that could potentially save me at this point is... Oh no, I'm dead either way because they grew that up. Yep, draw a card. Game over. Good game. Death. GG's. Watch the rank tick down. Ah, sadness. Let's see. I think I will keep this. It seems like a nice hand. Another Rakdos Sacrifice deck, I think. Ooh, that seized. Probably going for Crackling Drake. Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense. I would target that too. Kaboop. So I wonder if like my first mistake before was trying to play too much like an aggro player and like just put what I can down on the field just because I could, you know, like you want to build a board state, and I think with this one, because they probably have tons of removal, maybe it's better for me to just like let them kind of play their stuff out, if that makes sense. I was wanting to counter this. Oh, there's our counter spell. Well, Sag. Put you down on... Let's put you down on blue. Play Ledger Shredder. And just vibe, you know? At least we can keep Ledger Shredder somewhat protected. They're gonna pay too, I think, right? Oh, no, they can't. Spell Pierce. Nice card. Seems good. Yep, we'll block. Oh, or do we? No, I think if they have like Spike Field Hazard, that would kill Ledger Shredder. Okay. Look at me thinking about stuff. Let's attack. And then we'll chart the course. Okay. We will hang tight. I don't like that I don't have a way to deal with their treasure right now. Their treasure maker. I'll opt. Maybe I should have waited to do that. We have 2 Ledger Shredders in our... Yeah, I think we actually do want that. Because now we'll have 2. Oof. Let's see. If we submit anything, that's not going to change them surviving because it's going to be 2 damage. Let's put... Oh, I think this person in? Yeah, it's still not changing that. Okay, so I think we will burn down the house here. And we'll do 5 damage. And hopefully that set them back a little bit. Yeah, you should attack. Yep, bye friend. Thank you for your service. Okay, so let's put down Ledger Shredder. We're getting dangerously low on life, I think, but I have a feeling we'll be okay. Drawing a card. Let's put the Consider into the bin. And then we'll just vibe, you know? Oof. Okay. I think... Oof. Yeah, we'll resolve that. We'll put Opt in, because I think we may need this Lightning Axe. Or maybe I should have kept Opt for the card draw and ditched this, because that's not going to do enough damage anyways to kill that. Ooh. Lightning Axe? Oh, shoot. I misread what card that was. Guess that. Doesn't matter anyways. It was all going away. They attack. We can't discard anything. Can double block and get rid of it. So I think we're going to hold back because our life total's a bit low. Rip. I think this is game over. Man, Izzet's not my favorite. Rip. GG's. I'm gonna keep. Probably shock this in. I'm gonna stop that because we do not want our spells to get taxed, especially since we're casting stuff so much on there and stuff. Oh, well, that was a very short game. Okay. It's completed a Johnny. This seems like a good starting hand. We shall keep. Probably put Spire Bluff, Steam Vents, then Storm Carved into play. You hear my cat yelling in the background. I have no idea what she wants. Okay. Whoop. And I'm gonna shut down their ramp. I know I'm doing this at sorcery speed. The blasphemy. Paying 2 life, we'll put in, I think, Ledger Shredder. And I do feel a little better with this burn down the house. In hand. Collected Company. This is like Golgarios. Ooh, that's cool. Okay. So hopefully we can survive long enough to cast this burn down the house. We will discard this Considered because we're going to need to survive long enough. No attacks. And I'll just go ahead and do this so we can get a counter. This Aether Gust, is that going to keep us alive a little longer? Because we need... I think we need to do chart the course because I think we're going to need this Aether Gust to put things back into their hand off the board so we can maybe live long enough to get this burn down the house, because the moment they get like a Lord down, that's going to make it harder for us to kill stuff, I guess. They don't have enough mana yet to trigger... Oh goodness, we'll do this. To trigger the Elvish War Master. But there's a very high chance we're going to be super dead here soon. So I think I'm going to start with putting their Elvish War Master on either back on top of their library. And I'll wait for combat to do Fire Impulse. I hope they put it on top of the library so then they draw it, they play it next turn, and then I can either Fiery Impulse it on this. Okay, perfect. So we're actually going to use Fiery Impulse to kill the Leaf Crown. Okay. And we lived long enough for the burn down the house. So first we're going to attack. And then we will board wipe. Woo! That was scary. That was scary. Sucks to lose the Ledger Shredder, but we definitely needed to do that. And then we're going to exile that. Okay. Ooh, that would have killed the heck out of us. We're gonna put you down. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh, we're getting super lucky with our removal. So exile that. And then we will go ahead and discard a card, blow you up. Discard, oh, not that. Discard the Ox. And then we will attack. And then we'll go ahead and cast this buddy. And we're gonna exile. Consider, how many do I need to? This doesn't, I wish we had other things. Let's get rid of you. You. I think it has to be 5, right? I'm trying to see if I have any lands. I don't. Let's get rid of you. Oh, submit 6. And you, alright, no. How many am I supposed to do? 8? Ooh, that's a lot. Okay. Put down you. And then we can use burn down the house this time to make a bunch of like little devils and hit face. I have to find a way to apparently make an Izzet deck aggro. GG's. Okay. Actually, I like this hand. I keep. It's swamp. Uh-oh. It's always crackling Drake. The thought has been seized. Did you know that? Let's go with the crackling Drake. It's a good choice. There you go. It's what everyone picks. Wizard class, interesting. I think I will keep that. I like that as like a pretty solid bounce spell. Put in Hall of the Storm Giants. Okay, it's Graveyard Hate, and we actually don't like that, but we don't have much to deal with it at the moment. I think we put in Den, and I don't know if I want to cast that yet. I'm gonna keep something open in case we need to like blow a little swampy person up. Okay. Interesting deck. Definitely not something I've seen. Unless there's like a new mono black deck that's been pretty popular. I haven't really played much Explorer this month, so I feel a little out of the loop on what's kind of, I don't know, different. I feel like the All Will Be one is going to change up a lot of the formats because it looks like there's some pretty powerful cards being printed for that. Let's start with putting this down. And then we will put you down. And pass. Okay. The life gain too for that's really sweet. I've always really loved this card. It's cool to see it being used in like Explorer or like, ooh. And this is gonna kind of shut down our fiery impulse here a bit. Okay. I think my heart wants to do aggro, punch. With like putting down Archlight. Mana value. So yeah, it's just gonna get lost anyways. Then I think we're gonna try the course. Just so we can connive. Let's put one of the Phoenixes in. They're gonna get exiled, I know. And then let's put this fiery impulse away because we're not going to get much out of it. Just island down, untap a Rude, and pass. And our Crackling Drake's going to be a lot less good with that Graveyard Hate. But they do have to pay too, I think, yeah. Oh, this is going to be bad if we discard stuff we really like. Why not? Why not? You know? Brain Maggot. I have not seen this card. Dang. Nice. Probably the Phoenix, right? Okay. And I'm a little worried that they're gonna have something that can like deal 1 damage, but I think we need to... Okay. Whew. We'll put you into play. Put you into play. And drop you. We'll put you into the bin. And I think you into the bin. Sure. I like burn down the house. We'll go ahead and bonk. Ooh, Nykthos is great. I need to buy like one of these in paper. Oof. Okay, so I'm thinking our option actually should be burn down the house, because that'll kind of mess them up a bit. And hopefully they don't have much else to play that's gas in their hand. We'll hit you. We'll block you. I know I should have blocked the other one. This is the 3 damage. We'll draw. Resolve. So let's start with attacking, actually. And then Steam Vents. Let's have it enter tap. And we'll do 5 damage. I think we get our Phoenix back, right? Okay. And then that dies because the devotion dropped. Oh, we have to recast this too. That's pretty nice. Probably drawing the card. Okay. Let's put down the Phoenix. And we'll hold back for now. Uh-oh. That might kill us here soon. Woo! Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to burn down the house because that's gonna do a ton. Okay. Ooh. Again. Whew, this is intense. Okay, we'll put this friend in. Okay, we have another board wipe, which is nice. We'll put this down. Okay. Like we're gonna power you up. And attack. Whew, this is a close game. And then we'll pass. Oh my gosh. Whoa, my heart. GG's. That was a really cool deck though. Oh, do we go up a tier? Yeah! Yes, we had fun. That was a good matchup. Alright, I hope you had fun watching. I hope you forgive me too for playing instants at sorcery speed at some of those games. I usually like playing more aggro decks, so like Elf Ball, like for a video I did, I think for the first Explorer video I did, is like my bread and butter. I love aggro punching face decks, so this was a little bit of like, okay, I need to slow down, think about like my next steps more, and I think that I got the swing of it a little bit towards, or the hang of it towards the end of some of these games that I recorded. But overall, I think this deck's like pretty powerful, so if you're more of like a patient Izzet player, I'm sure you do much better than me. But I had a lot of fun anyways, because again, it shows me kind of like what this deck wants to do, so if I go up against it in the future and, you know, on the ladder, that hopefully I have a better idea of how to beat it. So thank you so much for hanging around and watching and sticking till the end, and I don't know, have a good one. Bye.